So this is my review of the Dr. Heater model number DR-978. Now they also have another model called the DR-978 that I think is even bigger than this one, but I couldn't find anything to say, you know, which one is better or which one is worse. I just liked, I mean, the other one was like, I don't know, $19 more than this one. This was $99 at Amazon. And really all I was looking for was a heater. I'm here in Florida, and I encourage other people to think about it in other states or wherever you are. I had Tico Gas, the story behind this heater, just real quick. I was gone from the house for almost, 9 months, and they were charging me a monthly service fee for natural gas that I wasn't even using. And so when they disconnected it back in May, and then sent bill collectors after me because I hadn't paid the bill because I didn't even know I had a bill because I hadn't used any natural gas. You know? And it was a hefty bill. It was like $150 some for what? You know, you can call Tico. I mean, they said you could have called and, well, you know, to suspend your service and then you can reactivate. I said, no, man. And they actually put a lock on the gas. And I said, well, screw you guys. I live in Florida. Do I really need, because luckily natural gas to my house only runs the heater. If it ran my hot water heater, of course I would have to reconnect it and do it. So I just gave them a piece of my mind, and so I was looking at other heating alternatives for the house. And so that's how I got into this infrared portable space heater, because this is about the best thing that I could find. But I did want to, the first thing that came out of this, daggone it, didn't get my glasses, hold on. That came out of this was the safety directions. And I was like, I said, well, what do you have to know to run a heater? You plug it in and you cut it on, right? You know, but anyway, these just cracked me up. I mean, I guess they have to do this for liability here in the United States, but this is another absurdity of the world. Let's see, do not insert or allow foreign objects to enter any ventilation or exhaust opening, as this might cause electrical shock. Let's see, do not block the air intake. So don't put a blanket over top of your heater, you know, do not block the air intakes. Let's see, a heater has hot and arcing. Do not use the heater in areas where gasoline, paint, and flammable liquids are used or stored. Okay, I'm going to put a gasoline can right next to this thing. This just cracks me up. Oh my God, let's see. Never clean the heater while it's plugged in. Do not immerse in water. My God. Oh man, no, this is a good one. I mean, always unplug the heater when it's not in use. Of course, I don't know. I don't know. During the wintertime, for me, it's going to always be in use because I'll get to that in a minute. So this is all of my review. Yeah, the heater is hot when in use. To avoid burns, do not let bare skin touch hot surface. Hey man, cut your stove on and just put your hand right on the thing, you know. Let's see. Well, of course, near children, you got to be careful, you know. I mean, that's you know, that would be a problem for any family. I mean, if you got kids, I mean, and they might just stick. I mean, how many times did you know kids that have stuck something in the electrical outlet just to see what happens, you know? That's why we have those plugs. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, and then of course, if you have a bad outlet, don't plug it in. You know what I mean? But anyway, do not use outdoors. Yeah, I'm going to take this outdoor. I mean, what the hell? Who's going to use? I'm going to heat the entire state of Florida. So I'm going to put this outside and heat the entire state of Florida. And of course, if the cord's damaged. But anyway, that was the directions. And I just wanted to talk briefly about the features of this thing. Let's see. Well, I guess the things that didn't make much sense to me was you have a, well, let's just read some of this. The LED will light, and to me, all I'm going to do is I'll put this in what's called eco mode. All right, and the way that eco mode works is you can go to high mode, or low mode. And what the eco mode will do is it will switch back and forth automatically between the two modes to get the room to the temperature that you want the room at. I don't know why you would ever want to just use high mode, and I don't know why you would want to use low mode. I would just always use, and that's what I'll do, is you put it on eco mode. And the other thing that I really like is this has its own temperature sensor, right? You know, it's not like, you know, the cheap space heaters, you know, you plug them in and you run them and they'll run forever. Some of them don't have any sort of temperature sensing information. For me, I'll just set this probably at about like 70 degrees at night. And just leave it. I mean, I'll probably never even touch the damn thing. That'll be it. The other thing that I did like also is that this is not connected to the internet. So like I bought a air filter, you know, one of those filters, and they wanted me to actually connect it to the internet so that I could use my phone. Literally, I just go in my room. It has a sensor, my air filter, but anyway, I guess we're not doing a review of that. Maybe I'll do a review of that next. So I guess, so let's see, this is what I was talking about. I just want to talk about the modes here. Okay, you got heating modes. Press the mode button to toggle between eco, high, low, and standby. Okay, so eco mode is a computerized mode to optimize energy efficiency, right? So why would you ever want to operate it in anything but eco mode? I don't know. I mean, but to me, I would have just kept it simple. They probably could have reduced the price on this thing by 20 bucks and just said, you know, this is the only mode this heater operates in. But anyway, I guess they got to offer it. So it will programmably select between high and low power mode to heat up the room to the desired temperature in the most effective way. Once the desired temperature is achieved, the heater will maintain the room to the set temperature. Eco mode is the environmentally friendly operating mode. So, okay, there you go. That's it, we're done. No, I'll read you the other modes so that you know. You got high mode, which will control the heater to operate at high power until the room reaches the temperature. The heater will stop heating and initiate component cooling process, turning off the fan. So and then once desired temperature is achieved, the heater will maintain room temperature to the set temperature. And then you got low power mode. Low power mode will control the heater to operate at low power until the room reaches the set temperature. The heater will stop heating and initiate component cooling process once the desired temperature is achieved. So I don't understand why not just use eco mode? I mean, but anyway, I guess it's good to have options, right? Setting the temperature, choose the desired mode, eco, high, low. To set the desired temperature, press the plus button. And then it's got this weird, and I don't know about you, man. I mean, when this thing goes, it's pretty damn quiet. But they've got a night mode, so that, well, I'll just read it to you. The night mode is designed for quiet operation in the night. When the surrounding environment becomes dark, or the heater can't detect the light, it will turn into night mode automatically. Okay, so in this mode, when the heater reaches the set temperature, it will sample room temperature less frequently, 30 minutes per sample. And when the heater detects the light, it will turn into the eco mode automatically. So I guess that's pretty cool. And then of course it does, you can change the display. The display shows the set temperature at all times. Press and hold the mode button and then press the minus button. The room temperature will display for 30 seconds. It will return to set temperature after 30 seconds. Well, I don't know about you. I got a thermometer. I don't care. I mean, I'm glad that I can display the temp. I guess maybe, you know, it'd be nice to have that feature. But yeah, like I said, and then here's another one. You know, it comes with this remote, and I just wanted to show this to you. I'm never going to use this remote. I mean, in fact, it's got this little plastic thing in here. The problem is trying to keep from losing this remote, because I'll probably put it somewhere and then forget where the hell it is. But I mean, at night, you know, it would be nice if you're getting to bed and you want to lower the temperature, you know, so that it gets nice and cool in the bedroom. I can understand that, but not for my purposes. And then it does give you a caution here, and I wanted to say, remove the battery if remote control is not used for a month or more. Battery left in the unit may leak and cause damage. So like I said, I'll never even use the remote. And then it does have a timer. I'm not sure what you would use the timer for, but you know, maybe you have a reason. I'll just read this to you. Press the timer button until set time starts flashing. The default is 3 hours. Press the up button to increase the set time of the button and decrease the set time. The timer can be set from 1 to 12 hours. The timer will set and execute after the LED stops flashing. The heater will shut off automatically when the set time is reached. To turn the timer off, follow step 1. So, you know, I guess, you know, maybe that so that the heater only operates during a certain time when you want it to. To me, I'm just, you know, mainly I just want to maintain a temperature. So I don't know, but that's good to have. And then of course the maintenance on it is, oh yeah, check this. Always turn off the heater and disconnect the cord from the electrical outlet before cleaning it. Who's going to clean the unit with, I don't know, but I guess people can be incredibly stupid. We did elect Biden, so anyway. The light accumulation of dust may be removed from the heater with a soft cloth or vacuum cleaner. Wipe the exterior surface with a damp cloth. Not dripping wet. Do not allow water to run into the interior of the heater. Oh my God. I guess. And then it does say, and this is important, the fan motor is factory lubricated for life and will require no further. And then, of course, you're going to store it in a clean, dry place. I wouldn't put it in your attic. Let's just put it that way when you're not using it. And now it does have an electrostatic filter here on the back. I'm going to just go over that just briefly. The heater has an electrostatic filter located in the rear. The cleaning of the filter should be performed once a month as needed when dust is visible, which I would, it depends on your house or your location. I mean, I've got air filters, because allergies and stuff. So the air in my house it's so clean that my air filter doesn't even cut on. It's, it's got a sensing device to see if there's any dust in the air. So this filter, for me, I'd probably clean it like once every 6 months. But, anyway, I know they have to say this. And then when dust is visible on the filter, cleaning should be forward. And so basically what you want to do is take the filter out and just vacuum it. Let's see, it says power off the heater by pressing, unplug the heater, remove the filter by pulling down and out, clean the filter by vacuuming. So that's about it. Here's the specs on it real quick. This is the model number DR-978, voltage 120 volts. If you're from Europe, I guess you need a different heater. Output is 5,200 BTUs, power is 1,500 watts, which that would mean, just for people that don't understand electricity, you would want this on a circuit pretty much by itself. I mean, you're not going to be running other appliances on the same circuit with this plugged in and operating, because 1,500 watts, that's bumping right up into your 15 amp circuit breaker. Now, if you put it on a 20 amp circuit breaker, you could probably run some other things. I mean, like, for example, you wouldn't want a hairdryer. Oh yeah, and there was one of the directions in here. It says, don't use in the bathroom. I mean, I guess people might, all that humidity and everything in the bathroom, I don't think an electric heater would be a good idea in the bathroom unless you want to destroy yourself. Now, it did come, and I just want to show you. So I say, and by the way, it's a 3-year warranty, and that's pretty much it for the review. They do have a little question and answer here. Let's see, is there anything here? Yeah, I don't know. That's about it. I wouldn't say anything else. Oh yeah, here's one you do want to know. The life expectancy for the heater. The heater uses one infrared tube, which is rated for 20,000 hours and up, and one PTC element, which is rated for 80,000 hours and up. So I can't do the math. I'm not sure what that means. Oh yeah, and then of course you would want to connect this into like a power strip or an extension cord. You want it directly plugged into the outlet. But I did want to show it to you. I mean, this is pretty cool. Check this out. It comes with these little feet, and just one screw, and you just screw them in, and that gets it up off of whatever you're going to put it on. And so for me, what I do is I'll put it on like a little table or something, and then I'll just adjust the mode up to eco, and then I'll set the temperature. Here's where you set the temperature right here. Hopefully you can see that. And, and then I just would basically leave it. You'll probably never touch this thing ever again, you know. But that's my purposes, because it's not going to be in my bedroom. I like my bedroom nice and cold. So this is just basically for the rest of the house to keep the temperature at a somewhat decent. And by the way, here in Florida, I did want to talk just briefly. All right, it's been pretty cold, and I have no heat in my house. Now, I've been using this a little bit, but I swear I never even cut any space heaters or nothing. My house just, maybe it's just other things that are running in the house. My temperature has never gone below 70 degrees. Well, it did actually one time. It went down to 69. Okay, and man, I'm up in Michigan. I used to keep the temperature at 62, so 69 is still very comfortable. So I'm not even sure I needed this heater, except unless it gets into a major deep freeze here in Florida. But I mean, it's nice to have. And you know, let me show you the back of the unit. You've got these little flaps right here, and see these just fold down, and that's how you can pop this off and get to the filter and then just clean it. But you know, you could probably just vacuum it right through here. So that's it. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't buy the six. Okay, so this is the 978. So the 968. I mean, it's up to you. The 968 was bigger, but I even went to their website, the Dr. Heater website, to try to figure out what the difference between the two was. And you know, it'd be nice if they would provide a little, you know, compare button, you know, like you can do with Amazon and stuff, and then read down the specs. And so I didn't see where there was any advantage to spending $19, although it had a nice little wooden case. Is probably a little bit more appealing to the eye, I guess. I mean, to me, I think this looks pretty cool. All right, that's it for my review of the heater. Good to live in the free state of Florida.